local people, local news and events, local sports, local matters. For all things Lloydminster area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Hey, we welcome you into the new Lloydminster Nissan, where right now you can get into a beautiful Nissan Rogue, Nissan Sentra, Nissan Kicks at 0%. And we also want to remind you that the new Lloydminster Nissan is now open on Saturdays from 9 to 1 in the service department. Of course, sales is open 9 to 4. Don Riley joins us from Focus Vermilion this morning. We're going to talk about the Vermilion Street Jamboree, which is coming up on September 5th. Plus, Heather Price and Jim McArdle will be here to talk to us about the Terry Fox Run September 14th. SwiftNet.ca is now available in Lloydminster, Cold Lake, North Battleford, and surrounding communities. Get local internet that you can rely on with no data caps and starting at just $39.99. And because they're local, you won't spend hours on hold anymore. It's unmatched customer service. Call 306-825-7111 today or visit swiftnet.ca. We were out last night at the Glow Ride that was put on by Jared Russell's family. It happened at Bud Miller Park, and boy, there was a great turnout. The mayor was there. He arrived past his bedtime already, but we had just an awesome night last night. It was great to see so many people decorate their bikes and show up, and it was just great fellowship. It really was a really nice atmosphere, and so thank you to the Russell and Lane family and that extended family that put that together. It was a fantastic event. Live with Kurt Price is very excited to work with some local businesses again this year, and we want to thank our Midwest farmers with a fantastic lunch. And we're going to do that lunch right in the field. Meals in the Fields in memory of Gary Melka is back for our 2025 harvest season. So get your nominations in now or on our Facebook page, and your farm or a farmer that you know could win a delicious roast beef meal delivered right to the field. And new this year, one farm will win a harvest wrap-up party for up to 50 people. And each farm that's nominated will also be entered to win 160 acres of spraying from Bradley Air Spray. So we'd like to thank our sponsors, Farm Credit Canada, Diamond 7 Meats, The Tent Guys, Asset Link Heavy Equipment Sales, Vical Agro, Sobeys, and Bradley Air. And we just really want to thank all of and the Tent Guys as well. I'm not sure if I got the Tent Guys in there. They've been a sponsor each and every year, along with Diamond 7 Meats and Sobeys. We just thank them for everything that they do for us. It's a great day to go out, and no matter what the weather's like, just go in the field, enjoy a meal. And so you can nominate on our Facebook page or any of our sponsor pages your farm or a farmer that you know. All you need to do is take a harvest picture and send that in to us. A new edition of the Lloydminster Exhibition's Chase the Ace actually starts tonight. Congratulations to Neil Thyme, who won the Chase the Ace last week when John Blair, the proxy, pulled the Ace of Hearts and won him close to $54,000. So the new jackpot begins at over $25,000. And once again, tickets will be $10 each, 3 tickets for $25, 8 tickets for $50, or 20 tickets for $100. There are 3 ways to get tickets, including in person at the LloydX office, by going to lloydx.com, or by e-transfer. And you may be heading to the LloydX because the CPCA finals start tonight at the Lloydminster Exhibition. You can get tickets for the entire week or daily tickets. Jackie Tomeyer is the general manager at the Lloydminster Exhibition and told us with 3 wagons now coming out of the infield and a 5-day show, they've had to change things up for Saturday.
The CPCA approached us in the spring and wanted to do a 3-barrel turn. So when that happens, we had to come up with a format for a semifinal Saturday. Because typically you'd have 4-barrel turns, so every driver would get a chance at 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, when you only have 3, so we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to turn one of the barrels, and then so we're going to do a semifinal Saturday. So the top 6 drivers will compete in those last 2 heats on Saturday, and the top 3 of those 2 heats, they'll move on to the finals on the Sunday.
There's also a cabaret with High Limit on Saturday and a pancake breakfast in support of Big Brothers and Big Sisters. It's happened on Sunday. It's Wagon Week. Get your nominations in now for Cupcakes for Caregivers just by sending an email to livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. You can nominate healthcare professionals or family members or any caregivers that go above and beyond taking care of others. Just tell us a little bit about that caregiver and what makes them so special. Or caregivers. We've had numerous nominations with multiple caregivers. So Cupcakes for Caregivers is proudly brought to you by Sobeys, Lloydminster, and the Lloydminster and District United Way. And as you know, the Lloydminster and District United Way is closing down here in Lloydminster, actually said farewell on Wednesday. And we have a new sponsor coming on board. It is Umbrella Marketing to help us out with that. It's not just the name, it is Superior Water. Superior Water has 2 locations in Lloydminster, and they're open on Sundays to make filling your big blue jugs a whole lot quicker and easier. And you get great tasting water right from your tap if you call the Superior Water team and ask about their under-the-sink reverse osmosis system. 780-875-6636. I drink Superior Water because I like the taste. Open on 57th Avenue, Monday to Friday, 8 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 5, and they have a coin-operated location just off Highway 17 South by 7-Eleven. Well, take a break, and Don Riley is going to fill us in on that street jamboree in Vermilion in just a moment.
At CK McKean Roofing, they understand what it took to put that roof over your head for your family. With over 20 years of experience under their belt, they strive to show you that with their workmanship and their integrity. Not all roofing companies are created equal, and that's why CK McKean Roofing encourages you to focus on your most important investments, your home and your family. CK McKean Roofing. Roofers do it on top.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with a Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back. You help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
BioClean Disaster Services is committed, certified, reliable, and will help you get your life back. They're Lloydminster's local restoration company. They're also Lloydminster's largest restoration company. 1-833-246-8326. When you talk to any of their customers, they will tell you how impressed they were with BioClean Disaster Services and how well BioClean Disaster does at actually communicating and letting you know where your restoration or your rebuild project is at. That's because they take care of your property, they take care of belongings, but more than anything, they take care of you and your family. 1-833-246-8326. Well, we want to welcome you back inside the new Lloydminster Nissan, where Don Riley joins us from Focus Vermilion. It's always great to see you, Don. Thanks for coming in, giving us some time.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
So this time around, we're going to talk about the Street Jamboree. Yes. And this is a huge, huge event that happens in Vermilion. But before we do that, just give us a little background on Focus.
Okay, so I've done this part before. Focus has been around since 1959, and it started as a school for students with disabilities, and it's now branched out into Lloydminster and 3 different programs in Vermilion. Our disability services, which works with adults. Our Lloydminster program works with families and children high risk. And then we have our transportation service, which now has 2 branches, the medical transport, and then now we have a transit service that does a circuit through town 2 days a week. So our Jamboree is our major fundraiser of the year.
Yep.
This is our 3rd one, and we've actually moved locations. We were originally the first 2 years on Main Street. We've actually now moved to in front of our town office, so a block southeast from that, in front of the Elks Hall and our town office. And in a couple of years, we'll move to a different block. The idea is to highlight. We want to highlight all of Vermilion. So this year's the first year we're up there. And we're doing it on the 5th. Same kind of format as the other 2 years, where doors open at 5, dinner's at 6. We have a Saskatchewan band called Sask Steel is actually coming to play this year. And we've added beer to our drink menu, which was a request both of the other years. So we've added that. And then we've also added a silent auction. And we've had incredible support from our community on that one. So.
We drove through Vermilion the other day going to Chatsworth Farm, and Faye pointed out to me, she's like, I just love downtown Vermilion.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so, you guys have done just an awesome, like, Vermilion's done just an awesome job with their downtown.
Yeah, it is very
Yeah.
aesthetically nice to look at, yeah.
But you're not on the main,
No, not this
Not
year.
this year.
Not this year. We're going to be 1 block south, in front of the town hall.
which is still downtown, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
still
it
a
is
really
still,
nice area.
still, yeah. And we've always had, so we're also in front of the Elks Hall, which is, if the weather's nasty, we'll just go inside. And we've actually always had that lined up, in case of bad weather, so we don't have to cancel the event. So, that's just something to be prepped, right? Because it's Alberta.
Right.
You never know what it could be like. Last year it was 33 degrees at supper time, for our Jamboree, and it was a little too warm. So we just prep for that way, so.
It's a full night, tell us.
Yeah.
Just maybe take us through
Sure.
what the evening entails.
So, like I said, our gates open at 5, dinner's at 6, and our dinner this year is ribs, corn on the cob, coleslaw, garlic toast, tossed salad, being catered by Mrs. J's Catering. And then probably about 7:30 or so, the band comes on, Sask Steel. They're actually from Saskatoon, have played all over the province. So we're actually really looking forward to helping them expand their
Right.
fan base, I guess. Yeah. So they're coming. And then, like I said, we did a silent auction this year. We've had over 15 local businesses support it with items that are coming. Plus, the Elks have provided items, Fantasyland Hotel, the Edmonton Oilers, and the Royal Alberta Museum. So we got a couple non-local treats coming in. And
Non-local, local.
yeah, non-local, local. And so it works out to over 20 items for our silent auction is what we have. And then we do have 2 platinum sponsors. Lakeside Pharmacy is sponsoring us again. And then Alberta Broadband in partnership with Northern Lights Fiber are also our platinum sponsors this year. So, and we've actually got, I think it's 11 sponsors in total otherwise too. So
It's just a great atmosphere.
yeah. It's a lot of
Especially when
fun.
the sun kind of goes down, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have a really good time. It's nice just to connect with the community and just kind of celebrate the end of summer and the start of fall. And we make a point of inviting the teachers in the area to say, hey, it's the first week of school, you made it through it, come have supper with us. Take a break tonight kind of a
Yeah.
thing. So we do make sure the schools get invited, the staff at the schools, and then all the local businesses, of course. We've constantly gone around town changing posters as we get more sponsors and more silent auction donations, so, yeah. And then we created, this year we've created a QR code on our posters that you can just scan it to order your tickets through. Hopefully make it a little easier for a few people, yeah.
How much are tickets?
Tickets are $60 for the dinner and the dance, and then if you would like to just come after dinner, tickets are $20. And so we do next, I think Wednesday, the kids move in at the college, and so we actually go down and caught some of the students last year and invited them to come join us. And they did. We had quite a few college kids. We are half a block from the Days Inn this year, so if you need to crash somewhere and can't head home, we're right there. So we've kind of little different location, a little bit bonus for some of that stuff. So.
You mentioned this is your biggest fundraiser of the year, Dawn.
Yeah.
It's a pretty important one.
Yes, yeah. It supports all 5 programs that we have, and it goes towards just making sure that we're there to serve the community and the changing needs that some of our individuals have, and our family program here, which is expanding. And I did say 5 because there's actually our FCSS program here does a study hall at one of the local schools and helps kids, has a little group of kids that they work with on study skills and concentration, and that's starting up again this fall too. So,
where can you get more information, Dawn, if you want to?
Actually, call me. Would actually be the best one. Yeah, would actually be the best. Give us a shout at the office, and then watch for the posters around town and the Facebook posts. Our PR lady has something coming up. Something comes up almost every day right now because it's only 2 weeks away.
Right.
So 2.5 weeks away. Yeah.
It's important people recognize too the work that you do in Lloydminster. So I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for an event that's a different event, then and talk about smart having it outside the Elks Hall where you can just go inside.
Yeah.
Because we'd all know the weather this year has been.
Yeah, it's been very
Yeah. Not that you guys have got a lot of rain, but we have.
Well, we actually did last night finally.
Yeah.
So.
Anything I'm forgetting, Dawn?
No, I think that covers. Yeah, just give our office a call or check out our Facebook page, and the numbers and stuff are on there. And yeah, we can get you your tickets and look forward to seeing everybody there. So yeah.
Thanks, Dawn.
So thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll find out about the Terry Fox Run.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster. At CK McKean Roofing, they understand what it took to put that roof over your head for your family. With over 20 years of experience under their belt, they strive to show you that with their workmanship and their integrity. Not all roofing companies are created equal, and that's why CK McKean Roofing encourages you to focus on your most important investments, your home and your family. CK McKean Roofing. Roofers do it on top.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
Welcome to Wellings of Lloydminster and a community of ageless explorers. At Wellings, age is but a number and adventure is always part of the day. Come experience carefreedom living at Wellings of Lloydminster, where adults 55 plus enjoy a vibrant, stress-free way of life with a whole lot of fun. Stop in and say hello to their new general manager, Nicole, at 7211 72nd Avenue on the Alberta side, and visit wellingsoflloydminster.com for more. Wellings of Lloydminster, carefreedom living starts here. Well, we're excited to welcome back the Terry Fox Run organizers. Heather Price and Jim McArdle are here to tell us a little bit about this year's Terry Fox Run, which is happening on September the 14th. So thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Let's start with the new location.
We do have a new location for our run this year here in Lloydminster. We are going to be hosting the Terry Fox Run at Kinsman Park, which really isn't far from Bud Miller Park. It's basically just down the street, and it's got nice paved pathways and just another great park here in the city. So we're really excited to be able to utilize that, and we hope people join us at our new location.
Each year, the Terry Fox Run seems to get more and more popular here in Lloydminster.
We have seen some growth over the past few years for sure, and we know that that's because of dedicated individuals within our community and also some dedicated teams that have been a part of it for years. Like Louis Ducock has been our top fundraiser for a number of years, and this is a cause that is very important to him. And so it's thanks to his fundraising efforts that we have been able to grow over the past few years. And also the Lloydminster Fire Department, they have put in a team for the past few years as well. So that has really helped see greater fundraising totals in Lloydminster and increased participation as well.
Now, increased in visibility helps as well. Jimmy's been out with this little guy. Tell us about this.
Jim?
Oh, what can I say?
Tiny Terry.
I call him Soft Terry.
Oh, Soft Terry, okay.
Yeah, while other places in Ontario that have managed to get a hold of one of these crocheted Terrys, they call them Small Terry, as opposed to the 6-foot Terry that we also have here in Lloydminster too. And that he started off as a raffle item for one of the runs in Ontario, in Bradford, Ontario, and they couldn't part with them when it came time for the raffle time on there. So I happened to see this on the run organizer's Facebook page. So I got in touch with them, found out who the lady who made it. Well, then I ordered a couple of these, and one of them is now down in Regina, and the other one is sitting here as sort of a mascot kind of thing. I see a bunch of videos in Ontario where people are basically doing their little testimonial holding the Soft Terry, and he seems to be really popular. People looking at him, and just the detail that this lady, that Audrey went and put into this. She made up the pattern herself, does all this, and people are telling me that they couldn't believe the amount of work that's gone in it. Now, what I'm going to be doing on Run Day, I'm going to unleash him from the stand, and I'd like to pick either cancer survivor or one of the children to go do a lap around the park, carrying Terry with them. And that initially I thought about putting him on making a backpack and putting him in a little backpack and then saying that Terry's got your back on there. But just another way of trying to get the story out there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big year for the Terry Fox Run.
This year is the 45th anniversary of the Terry Fox Run. It's on some of the shirts that we will have available as well. But yeah, it's a pretty significant year.
We've seen that with the family's been out doing a lot of stuff too. We've done a bike ride. We've seen them at Jay's games. They're very visible this year being the 45th. Show us the shirts.
So the shirts, as you can see, the front says finish it, and one of the eyes is a representation of Terry Fox. And then on the back, they have really pretty colors. And then a photo of Terry, and they also have different quotes from Terry as well. So like this is the long sleeve shirt that you can order through the Terry Fox Foundation website. And it has slightly different coloring on the back than, say, the t-shirt that I'm wearing. And also this year they have a bunny hug that's available as well. So they do have a wide range of items. And we do have some of the t-shirts here in Lloydminster, so you can get those through us locally. But if you're interested in a different item, like the long sleeve shirt, you can head to terryfox.org. And of course, when you make that purchase, you're supporting the Terry Fox Foundation as well.
One of the things we've found looking at the run organizers across Canada, and that there is a shortage of the black Terry Fox shirt that Heather's wearing, and that in fact, if we go to order, if we want to replenish our stock, we can only get white shirts now.
Oh, wow.
And that apparently the black ones, people are begging for black ones, and we've got a whole pile of them here in Lloyd, and that because other than Heather and I don't know of anybody else who's gone and got one of them yet, and that. We have them on supply there. I just want to make a little note on, you're talking about how well we've done in running.
Yep.
This is our 38th year. There were 7 years we didn't have runs here in Lloyd and we're coming really close as a total for 37 years so far. 226,000 have been raised here. And that's just a community run. That doesn't count the schools, because the schools have been doing, the schools nationally raise more money than the community runs do.
Right.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. So tell us about that run. Tell us about the run, Heather, the actual run itself.
The run itself, we start our registration at 9 a.m. that morning, and then we'll get the run underway at 10 a.m. And it will be a little bit different this year because to stay inside Kinsman Participa Park, because we want to make sure that it's accessible, but also that it's safe. So we want to make sure that we can keep people safe within that area. So it'll be 5 laps around the outside on the paved trail, will be 5 kilometers. And that also means that if you only want to walk 1 kilometer, you can do that as well. You can do that 1 loop and get your participation sticker, and then you can be off and on your way. So it is an accessible event. It's a family-friendly event, like bring your whole family. And yeah, the main concern is just making sure that everybody feels welcome, and also that everybody can choose the distance that they want to do. If you want to run 5K, then you're more than welcome to do that. If you just want to do 1K, we welcome you as well.
T-shirts be available that day, shirts available that day.
We will have shirts available that day.
I hope I don't run out this weekend.
Where are you going to be this weekend, Jim?
I'll be at the Outdoor Farmers Market by Rona, Saturday, I think it's 10 till 3, and that I'll have the shirts with me. And besides the shirts, I'll have some of the work that Heather has done is turned some old shirts into nice little pillows.
Oh,
and that
yeah.
we got a variety of, a few different ones, and that we've done. And Heather can tell you more about the pillow part. I'm just in charge of doing rocks.
Okay. Tell us about these pillows, Heather. I've seen you working on them at home.
So we were fortunate to be gifted some T-shirts from previous years. And so we thought that this would be a unique way to support the Terry Fox Run, but also to have kind of that keepsake or that memento or that item in your home that you can, enjoy year round.
Mm-hmm.
And this one specifically, the red, is for Terry's team member, so a survivor. So that, I guess that kind of pillow to me holds a little bit more significance, and maybe that would be a gift that you would get for somebody. But
A cancer
yeah.
survivor.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Or somebody undergoing cancer treatment.
Right.
They're welcome to to go online, register for the run, tick the little box, and they get automatically sent one of these. Hopefully,
Like a shirt, not a pillow, but a shirt.
A shirt,
shirt,
yes,
yeah,
a red shirt.
Yeah, red shirt and that. And every year, it's the same logos that we have on ours, but on a red background
Right.
on there. And we have, I think, one or two people have come forward, become Terry team members here in Lloyd. And that I know there's a lot more people out there that have undergone cancer treatments and or currently going through those treatments, and that there are a lot of survivors floating around here. And the important thing is, like, people have been asking us, well, 45 years, like, what's been done? And we've got some incredible numbers from the foundation, like things like 94% of children diagnosed with childhood cancers are expected to be alive 5 years after being diagnosed. Other great numbers, like they've gone into the targeted therapies now, and that they've discovered over the 45 years, over 200 types of cancer. And they also discovered everybody goes and reacts differently. And now what might work for me may not work for you on there. So they're now trying to target the therapies and that. And survival rates for melanoma have gone from 50 to 90%. And that melanoma is a pretty common one.
Right.
Skin cancer sort of thing, because you didn't wear your long sleeve shirt in the summertime and got yourself good sunburn.
Yeah.
And that's especially when you're younger there. But yeah, it's we've got a little chart with what the cancer numbers, survival numbers are like. What's your impact? And that every little dollar counts towards this research and that.
And also something else that the Terry Fox Foundation has done is they have an initiative called the Marathon of Hope Cancer Centers Network. So what that does is it links different researchers, different hospitals, and donors, and also patients, so that there's a national strategy that can help people and also help with research and things like that. So it makes the communication better and is more helpful to people.
You'll have these pillows this weekend,
Yes.
Jim. How much are they?
That's something, to be honest, I don't know if I've decided yet. So Jim and I will discuss that, and we'll know by the time
But you're
Saturday
looking
comes
for
around.
donations, basically.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
And the same with my little paperweight rock there, and that by donation. And that I've only got about 10 of those things made. This humidity and lack of sunlight at certain times makes that thing take forever to try to dry, because it's lacquered, and that it's got the.
Could you use this during the parade this year?
Yeah, but I
For a
hadn't made any yet
Yeah.
by that
Yeah.
point. Yeah,
But that's what I'm
I know
saying.
you're
That's
doing
where it
some
comes in
other
handy.
live remotes and that.
Yeah.
I've got different shapes. Like I went out and bought a pail of river rock, hand-picked, all sorts of rocks. Never thought that would take over an hour to pick the ones that I wanted, because trying to get that. That was one of the tattoos that would give out to kids, and that. Try to get that on the face of a rock, and that's going to be pretty smooth rock I found.
Yeah.
Out there.
So September 14th, how are you doing with people sign up so far?
We have a good number of registrants, to be honest. I haven't checked recently, but I do see that the total has gone up a little bit since we started. So this year, we've set a fundraising goal of $13,500. And last year, I believe our goal was 10,000, and we'd surpassed that by the time the run actually got underway last year. So we kind of bumped up that number this year. And online so far, we do have over $2,000 that's been raised. So that is a fantastic start. And I know there's a lot of people that they just come that day with the funds that they've raised, and that's fantastic too. So if you don't want to do your fundraising online, that's okay. You're more than welcome to just join us that day and bring a check or whatever it is. And also for the Terry Fox Run, there's no minimum amount that you need to raise. So if you raise $1, you still come out and join us.
Right.
We're more than happy for you to be a part of this event. And we also have these bracelets that we'll be handing out on Run Day, so everybody will get a bracelet when they come out. And we also have certificates of participation, and you'll get a little sticker with the year on it that you can put on that certificate. And yeah, we're just looking forward to it.
I have a few of these little green books here that
Yes.
Heather brought a copy of that. Last year, they were available at McDonald's.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
promotion. Except
I remember that.
in Lloydminster, I ate about 6 of the little McHappy meals, and on all 6 occasions, they didn't have any books on there. Managed to get a hold of some of them this year. Carissa in our foundation office in Regina managed to buy a bunch of these, and we're going to have them for sale. I've only got, I think, 7 that haven't been claimed for already.
A few have been spoken for.
Yeah, it didn't take long for them to be spoken for and that. And yeah, we're going to have a variety of things out there. Now, Heather, do you have something special coming up?
Yeah, you're gonna.
The pancake breakfast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we all have something special coming up because we're all going to be there, right?
Yes, we are.
So that's how I look at it. But we were very fortunate this year that Spiros approached us and said, you know, would you like to have a pancake breakfast here to raise funds for the Terry Fox Run? And we said that would be absolutely amazing. So we're very excited about that and very appreciative of their generosity. So we want to say thank you to Spiros, and we hope everybody can join us at Spiros. So it's going to be the Sunday before the run. So the run is Sunday, September 14th. The pancake breakfast will be the week before, Sunday, September the 7th. And that will be a by donation pancake breakfast from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. that day.
At Spiros.
At Spiros, that's correct, yep.
Yeah.
So I was reading the little book that came out last year by Bill Viggers on following Terry on his run, and that he picked up Terry. He was assigned to go and help Terry promote the run, and he has a little part in there. Terry would be wake up at 4 in the morning, start running at 5 in the morning. So I look at this and I'm going, this is almost like the sunrise that he was running into if it wasn't a rainy, wet day from a lot of the footage and pictures I see.
Yeah.
He would run for about 12 kilometers. He ran at about, I think they said about 4 miles an hour is what he was running. It was still in the old
Still in
imperial.
miles.
Still in miles and that, because
Yeah.
a marathon is often measured in miles and that. Then he would go and have breakfast. And a typical Terry breakfast turned out to be bacon, eggs, pie, milkshake, and pancakes. And that. So we can join Terry's spirit by coming out and getting pancakes before the run.
I don't know if Marie will have any milkshakes there, but
Very, very few places, but no,
Yeah.
apparently Doug, who traveled with them, his best friend, and his brother Daryl, who this year went and did the whole route by bicycle
Yep.
with 7 other cyclists and that. They would be making breakfast for him in their little van.
in that little van that
Yeah.
we always
And
see in
that-
pictures
and,
behind him.
Yeah.
That's if they weren't anywhere near a town with a restaurant nearby there. But yeah, I know pancakes were a big part of his morning ritual of getting out there during his run. And that he would take a nap then, and then he would do a little bit more run, like finish off the run. And then usually in the evening, he was doing all his media commitments in the parts of the country that had things lined up for him.
Right. Which was getting bigger and bigger every day.
Yeah, it grew.
Yeah,
on
it
that.
grew and grew and grew. Anything we're forgetting?
If you have any questions, we do have a group on Facebook, so you can reach out to us that way. If you want to get registered online, you can just go to terryfox.org and you just search our location and it pops up right away.
Or I can leave little things. We've got a QR code. Apparently, this is the latest in technology.
Yeah.
They tell me some people actually use it. Takes you right to our donation sponsored registration page on there, and we've got posters around town. We're still trying to keep this alive, and that I still get people saying, "What, is the run still going?" And I'm going, "Well, yes, it is," and that we haven't cured. He asked us to,
And it shows no signs of really slowing down, if you ask me, the run.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it shows any signs of running down. It's been 45 years. We may see him on the $5 bill.
Well, the latest I heard, rumor-wise, that the $5 bill that's been proposed, like he's been named, he's going to be on there. They are now looking at putting it out just before the 50th, sometime during the 49th year. They're going to issue that new bill. So for the 50th anniversary, there will be the new Terry bill on there. This year here being one of the milestones, 45 years, they actually have more products available. Apparently next year it'll just be back to the T-shirts being
Right.
available, and that, and there won't be. I've been told there's not going to be as much stuff available unless Heather starts up the Telefactory and I start doing a lot more rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, these pillows are awesome. You've done a great job, Heather.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And another thing too as well, if you can't join us for the Terry Fox Run, you can make a donation to somebody who's taking part. You could do that online, terryfox.org. If you know somebody who's signed up to be a part of the Terry Fox Run, we welcome you to do that.
And
I love how this pillow is a little firmer than this pillow. You made them a little different.
They are made a little differently,
Yeah.
yes. Each one is a little bit different than the next.
they're
No
custom,
two are
they're
alike.
custom made.
Custom made.
Yes, customized.
Yeah.
Made by Heather and that. We've got some incredible teams and that. And a team is 2 or more people. And it could be your family. I was looking at the list of runners last year, and I saw this one name show up like 6 times. And I've now been told that possibility that one of these in that run on that team is a student at Holy Rosary that just won some major medals at a competition. He's a runner and that, and I'm going, oh, I recognize that name, sort of thing on there. And then there's teams of 2
Great.
on that. It doesn't matter what size of team and that you have there. Come out, gather names, gather donations. If you, like as Heather said, if you can't run, well, you can walk. Like it's a non-competition family fun run.
Yeah.
And that, and
I know
or-
those scooters are very popular, right? So if
Yeah.
the kids want to ride on their scooter, they're welcome to do that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just don't run over the slow ones like myself that are trying to walk around there, because
Yeah.
I found out the running. I looked at my running pace and I'm going, Terry would have left me in the dust
Yeah.
on there.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll remind you that the Talk About It is happening downtown at 11:30 today, so you can catch that and catch up with some service groups and things like that at Grace United Church today. We'll be back with you tomorrow from Border City Furniture, where we will be joined by some interesting members of our community. They'll kind of tell us their story, and we'll find out why they love Lloydminster so much. Brinley Hassan, who was with us last night to talk about the CPCA, she's going to be one of our guests tomorrow. And we also have Ashley Miazga, who's going to be joining us, and Evan James from 106.1 The Goat will also be joining us tomorrow as well. Thanks for checking us out today here at the new Lloydminster Nissan. And we'll leave you with some footage of last night's Glow ride for the Great Cycle Challenge.